Hey y'all, it's Melissa at Messy Missy Creates. I thought we'd make some pockets, tags, and journal spots today. And I'm going to be using some things that are really easy, but then there's things like this pad of paper. Some of the paper in here I've had a hard time figuring out how to use. So I'm going to see if I can just take a whack at it. And this is not the hard one. Some of these that are big, you hear me talk about this in videos sometimes about how, you know, these 12 by 12 paper, some of them I don't know how, you know, not sure how to use if you're not scrapbooking like that one. So I think I'm just going to try it. I'm just going to go for it, cut them up and see what happens. Now some of these, like these are cut aparts and we can do those. Those are easy. But I've had this paper pad now for a couple of years and like this one. It's so cute, but how do you use it? So I'm going to try to see if I can cut out that TV and use it as like it's too wide to use as a pocket. It's even too wide for a side pocket in my journal, like a side flip. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's 7 1/4 or 7 1/2. And my journal's 9 inches tall. That's right. Okay. Anyway, I just think they're cute and they're usable. It's just how to use them. So, and then I have some other like birthday paper with the same thing like this. And I'm going to see, obviously some of those are easy to use, but I've got some birthdays coming up. Not so much in May, but in June I have a lot of birthdays that are coming up. And there's cut aparts. Some of this I would use for cards, but some of it I want, you know, for either journal spots or like this one right here would make cute tags and pockets and such. Anyhow, and then if you saw my video on making these from one of Roxy Creations, one of her challenges, I made these little paper sack pockets, and I want to make some tags to go in here. So I've kind of got a variety of things, and I'm just going to play. So get out whatever you want to work on, and yeah, and just play along. So I think I've kind of got my dimensions down. My pocket size is like a glue-in pocket, not a standalone pocket, but one that I just glue into my page. For my journal would need to be about 5 1/2 by 3. And it could be 4, but 3 is sufficient. And I think that because my journal pages are about 6 inches wide, so 5 1/2 gives me room. And so tags I would want to be somewhere up to like 5 1/2 inches wide, and then no, I did that wrong. Oh yeah, and about 3 1/2 to 4 1/2 inches wide. Those would fit in those pockets, and the journal spots can be whatever the size of your journal is. And then of course tabs with the leftovers. So I thought that we would dig in and just start playing. And I think I'll start here. I would like, let's see, if I were to do, let me cut this strip off first. I think I just hit you. I'm sorry. Make sure I've only got one page. Okay, and this is thicker cardstock, so it's good for standalone. It doesn't have to be adhered to anything else. So I'm good just to, and that was probably perforated. I heard it. And I'm going to save that. Those are good for borders on your pages. Let's see, I always put the cutter away too soon. So if I were to get, this is 12 inches, so if I were to make the tags 4 inches wide, I'm trying to think if I want to cut it into, if I cut strips of 4 inches, then that eliminates my being able to make a pocket. So if I cut it in half, let me cut, no, because it's directional. Let me think. So if I want, I'll cut a strip off of here that's like 3 inches. And I can get 2 pockets out of that. Okay, let me start with that. I forgot this was directionally dependent paper. So it does have to be, okay, so I'm doing it 3 inches. Is that a good? Do I want 3.5? That would be there. Yeah, let's do 3.5. That makes a good deep enough pocket. Okay, so if I cut, oh, that is a little deep actually. So if I cut it at 5.5, and I just shifted my paper so that's not going to be straight, and 5.5, then I have 2 pockets that are ready to go. I can punch the little thumb hole in them so that I know that they're pockets, and then I have this cute little piece of paper to make a tab. So the tabs are just the extras. So let me grab my hole punch. And let's see. Okay. Had to get it off the back of the door. I forgot to get it before I started. Sorry about that. So I thought that I would just play. I needed some journal fodder. I know that this month's journal, I'm going to have journaling spots and things like that. So here's 2 pockets. Going to slip them into my little thing right there. And then what does that leave me with? If I took 3.5 and the paper's 12 inches, that leaves me 8.5, I think. Yep. Okay, so I could technically take another 3 inches off, make 2 more pockets. This will be good for like when we have a birthday and you don't, you know, it's on the pocket. So, you know, you don't have to put it, you can use this to back your, like to use it on the background of your paper, but you don't have to. If you make a pocket out of it, then, you know, or a tag or something. So if I take 3 more inches off, that's going to give me 5 inches high, or 5.5. So what am I at, 8.5? Yeah. So that's going to give me 5.5, which is just right height. So let me do that. This will actually be easy. So these I'm only making 3 inches tall and 5.5 inches wide. Yep. Here we go. And then we have another little piece for tabs. Okay. Sorry, little doggy, I'm fixing to cut. Oh, I cut him. Okay, so now we have 4 pockets, 2 tabs, and we are left with something that should be 5.5 inches tall. So if I want tags, let's see, if I do, and I'm going to make some of these that are birthday related too. If I make, because this cardstock is really too thick to make those with, but what I want to do is I want to make some tags to go in here. So I'm going to, these are 4 inches wide. So the inner part is 4, because this card right here is 4. So I can make them just shy of 4. So if I do like 3 and, the only thing is you're not going to see that in those. Does that matter to us? Doesn't matter. We're still going to make tags. I'm going to make them 4 inches. I can always trim off a little bit more. I don't want to get into 3 3/4 or 3 7/8 and all that good stuff. I just want to keep it good round numbers. And that gives me 3 tags. Let me put this up for just a second. So that will just fit in here. Now, obviously, if I shaved a little off, it would fit in there better. And so if I'm going to use them in one of those, I know that I just need to shave just a little bit of it, like a sliver. So what I do have though is I could not find, I don't know what I did with them. I had hole punches, but my friend gave me this big box of fabric scraps. Sorry, that just got all up in your face, didn't it? So I have, and pardon my squeaky chair, it's still just as squeaky as can be. Look at the little sloths. She sews a lot, and she gives me her scraps, which is perfect. Okay, these colors match. What else? I have hot pink. That's not quite. I have this royal blue. That would work. I even have Sesame Street. Look at the little Sesame Street. She makes bears and like cat toys and masks, and well, she doesn't make masks anymore, but look at this with the little VW vans. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to make I need to make a pocket or something out of this for my journal. That would be too cute. Especially for, not that Caddy, my daughter's bus isn't a VW van, but it makes me think of that. Anyway, so that's enough, I think, for the moment. Well, there's that. Okay. So, just picking up what I dropped. I was going to make just a little tab with them. And just staple it on instead of punching a hole, because I can't find my hole punch. And the one I have is super small. I couldn't find my normal size one. The only other hole punch I have is in my big chomp. My big crocodile. I'm just going to start cutting straight lines. I don't know if I'm going to like that, or don't really like seeing the underside of that material. So what I could do is cut it in half. And I don't really care that, I mean, these are kind of triangles, but I'm not overly concerned with that. That works. It's kind of, there's very little yellow on that one. How's that look? Does that look all right? I mean, I could just do a square and make a loop, but seeing how these are triangles, I thought this kind of made like a you know, like a pennant. Kind of looks like a pennant, a banner. It's rolling though. Okay, don't get hung up on this too long. All right, where's my little Tiny Tim here? Okay, I don't like all the staples. Maybe, oh, I could cover that with some ribbon though. Do I have any ribbon out? I don't know. But anyway, we have a tag. Yeah, I don't like the staples. I probably would glue it next time. I don't mind one staple, but that one had to have so many. So, anyway, but you have your writing space. You could cover that with another sheet of paper if you wanted. All right, so let's use this teal one is more of a rectangle. So let's see if we can cut a semi-straight strip out of it. And how much would we want? Like that much maybe? Okay. Put that one on here. And I am going to staple this, but hopefully maybe twice, but maybe just once. If I don't have any of the colored staples. If you had colored staples, they would be really cute. But anyway, it doesn't, I mean, that doesn't bother me. I didn't like the 4 across. That bothered me a little bit more. Anyway, so we have some little pull tabs, and you can kind of fray this if you want. And like I said, I can put some ribbon over that and ribbon over that. And let's see what else. That's really bright. What didn't I use? Oh, the dark blue. Or this. No, I used the dark blue. Let's see. Is it all the way open? I think so. So I just want it to come in and play a little bit. I'm getting ready to leave town here soon. I'm trying to have some videos made up for while I'm gone. I am going to take, because I'm going to be gone like a week and a half, or a week to a week and a half. I'm going to, my daughter said, bring your video stuff. And if I can fit everything I need plus that in my suitcase, then I will bring that. Now, obviously, I'm not going to have all of my craft supplies, but we might make some little fun. She wants to do some crafting, so it might not have anything to do with journaling. It might just be alive. It might be, I have no idea. I have no idea what she has up her sleeve and planned for us. So, all right, there we go. With the exception of not liking all those staples across there. Okay, we have some cute little birthday tabs. Nothing was very difficult, right? That was easy peasy. So now let's see what we can do with this paper. Like this one. But I think I want to attempt that TV. That has me intrigued now. Where'd you go? And this is all food related. I mean, I guess if I was doing scrapbooking and I had kids and small kids and made their lunches and all the things, you know, maybe that would be, I don't know. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm going to cut down. I'm going to cut, if I can cut right under these, I'm going to cut these off and try not to cut the antenna of the TV off. Okay, because these I will cut out and I'll use for little journaling spots. So that is that little scrap, and then I will also cut that one as well. But as far as like, wish that bowl wasn't overlapping that quite that much. But I could take the TV and like part of the bowl, maybe cut it off here. Okay, I'm not going to try to take, let me cut this off so that I don't accidentally whack it. Do y'all have papers that you find hard to use too? And this isn't double-sided, so I don't have the option. I mean, now I could have just folded this and put it in my journal and dealt with it. You know what I mean? I could have just journaled right over it just like any other background, but I'm trying to make the most of, you know, what's on it because it's cute. The little donut is adorable. I can cut the donut out. I can cut the bowl out. And then I could just cut out the weekend vibe. That might be the easiest thing to do. But, I have two of these, so I can try one way. I was thinking, let me see how wide this is. I'm not worried about the antenna. So, well, I don't know how to use centimeters. Okay. So this would, if I cut it right here, it would be 6 inches tall. That's the whole width of my journal. Because I was thinking of having it as a flip. I mean, I still could do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. You'll know whether or not to do this if you have this paper pad. Right? I can't quite see if I'm... Yeek! There goes the bowl. But this will make a cute tag. And I'm going to cut right here. So we lose the spoon. I mean, you can use this in your scrap collage or whatever. And I could have cut that a little, you know, a little bit closer. And then if I cut this, put that in my scraps, and then I can cut this down right here. Not too bad. Okay, so let's play. Where is a journal? My May journal is not within my reach, but okay, so here is my, yeah, I need to trim that down a little bit. Or I flip it, let's say we flip it in the middle and it doesn't matter. So here is and it's cute. I mean, it would be cuter this way, but unless you have an 8-inch wide journal, it won't fit. So I think in order to use it, you know, it'll just be like a, I mean, I can make it background, or I can, it'd be a tip-in. So, all right, so we went from having a hoarded piece of paper to some journal spots, a tip-in, and then we're gonna make a tag out of this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little cute little journal spots, and then we're gonna have a tag in just a minute. Okay. Alrighty. And I apparently cut into that. All right, how big is this? A little over 4 inches by a little over 6. So just to have a, again, let's pick out a journal here. Let me find one that has just a pocket. So this one just has just a regular pocket, and that fits perfectly, and it'll be super cute. I don't know why, I don't know how I cut into that piece right there, though. I'm not sure. Now, it might be easier to use like ribbon or whatever to, but I want some sort of fun little, well, that's kind of fun. You can't tell that this is birthday related anymore. Here's what I also have, is these strips from when I was making, we can actually use these like ribbon, like this. Like that. And then, I could glue it, but I'm going to staple it. Well, I'm going to drop my staple first. If I would take the time to line it up, I'd probably like it better. Oh, I'm out of staples. Okay. Well, fiddlesticks. Well, let's go. Ooh, I am ill prepared. Where is my, I don't know. Hopefully this one's not clogged anymore. Oh, here, it's in here. I was looking for this. My, Scotch Create glue pen. Glue that one shut. And then I'm going to glue on that side because it already has those staple holes in it. This is a dual function glue pen. It has a glue stick on one end and not a super fine point, but a finer point on the other end. So it makes it great. You have the best of both worlds. Okay, so that's a cute tag. And I hope that stays. Had extra glue on the back. But anyway, and then you just write on the back. So, I mean, like if you want to put a picture or something, but you don't have to. You just put it on the back. There's no lines or anything, but you're you're welcome to whatever you want. But you can use, I lost that thought. There it went. Did you see it? Because it just went. So I'm not going to cut all these down, but I just thought I'd show you. This would make a really cute little journal spot. Right? So we have, ooh, I got glue on everything. Must have had it on my hand. Oh, no, I had it on my calendar. Okay. So what else do we need? Well, we're on a roll, so let's see if we can, I mean, those are easy to use. I just need to cut these apart. That one's not hard to use, except it's got a waffle. I love the banana. Okay, here's another one. So if I make a tag out of this section, I can cut these for journal spots. That would make, this might even make a pocket. It's really deep though. No, it's 6.5 wide. It would make a side flip, except it's got the, you'd have to like straighten out one edge. Does that make sense? To make it a flip. And then I thought this would be, I don't know. Let's see what we come up with. Or is there another one that we like better that we want to use? See, like that one, that just has the one image down here. This one would make cute pockets and tucks. So we could cut it up like we did the other. I mean, it's just got breakfast foods on it. But it does have pizza too. So it's not just breakfast. It has s'mores, pizza, cookies, some little thing like an apple, and maybe that's an orange or tomato. I don't know. Let's see, what else were we going to use? I mean, that's just a brown piece of paper. Pizza. We have a pizza tag. Next time I get pizza. So I'd cut a tag here. How would you cut this one apart? Just cut it. I like that it has a grid on it. Well, let's take it and see what we think. Because I need to use up some of these paper pads. There's some soup. I'll save that one for winter. This one's super cute, but my brain's not ready to deal with that many corners yet. I just need to cut these apart. I don't necessarily have to do that with you though, because you're probably not wanting to see that. Okay, so let's take the one that we're talking about and let's see what we can come up with. And so if we cut, oh, so how's everybody doing? I'm thinking that I want to cut, I'm going to start, I think here. Ooh, yeah, I just did sneak that in there. Look at there. Okay. And then I want to cut right here. And I could do this with scissors, but I can guarantee, oh, I know. Anyway, I guarantee it wouldn't be straight. But I do trust myself to do this little snip right here. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. So we're going to finish cutting this guy down. I don't know when I'll have a chocolate chip cookie with a glass of milk, but it wouldn't hurt my feelings. You know what I'm saying? But that's a cute tag. So this piece right here, I think I'm going to make a pocket out of it. I almost could make two. Let me cut this little wiggly piece right here. And I mean, it doesn't have to go vertical. How big is it? It's not quite 5. It's a little over 4.5 by almost 8. So, you know what? I'm going to leave this as a... Where did my other one go? The side fold or a large tag. But these are the little, like, flip outs, not side fold. Or it could be a side pocket. Especially this one. You know, if you just put it... glued it in, you know, 3 sides, or maybe you want to do it over here and then have your pocket opening right there. So, I mean, you can do whatever you want. It's, but those are already cut. So that worked out. This is a tag. I don't know that I'm going to try to put anything on that right this second. I bet you I have some cute ribbon that would go. But have this little label or something. Well, that would be cute. Okay. So I guess I will fiddle with it. I don't even know where this came from. It just showed up somewhere, from somewhere. It just showed up. I'm going to glue it on. Oh yeah, seeing how I'm out of staples and all. I guess unless I fill my stapler, that's kind of my only choice, right? There we go. This takes a second longer to dry than Art Glitter Glue, but it's been a really good, pretty good glue. That's cute. See, and I just had that little scrap on my desk. Okay, so this guy right here, I'm going to finish cutting down. I can't stay on that line. I'm going to cut right there. Okay, I'll cut those out for journaling spots. And then I'll go ahead and cut this down since I cut the other side down. I have some more. Okay, now I just made it weird. Okay. I will definitely use those little... So, yeah, I was thinking it was going to be a little longer. I can cut, if I choose to, I can cut around that. Or this could be just... Nope, it would have to be... It's not going to fit. So I'm going to have to cut it down. And it still is going to be questionable. But I could tip it in here and let it hang over. I have the ability to, I mean, you can do that too. It doesn't matter if it hangs out of your journal. I couldn't glue it this way. So I don't know how I'll use that, but I'll use it somehow. Like I said, I can always cut it down. And so we have this. I have some journaling spots. Okay, so far so good. Let's see how far we get with Mr. Pizza here. I'm going to do it this way so that I can measure. Because if I'm going to have a tag, what I want him as a pocket. How tall is he? He is right at 3.5 inches tall, so he would make the perfect pocket. Okay. So, nope, we got to start over on this side. So 5.5. So we have a pizza pocket. Very good. This one, we have to turn this way and cut. Otherwise, we lose this border right here. And so now we have another pocket that just has pizza toppings. And you could put something here. It's got grid. You can write on it. So we have 2 pockets. Let me... Where'd it go? This way I know that they're pocket. Of course, if I leave it, well, no, this one's definitely a pocket. This one could technically be a tag or a journaling spot, so I'm not going to put the thumb hole in it. And then we have the rest of this. This can go in the scraps. And what do we have? Oh, that'll be interesting. Okay. So I cut it at 4. And I'm going to cut it in half at 6. And we have 2 little tags that have pizza topping borders on them. Okay. And I've got, not handy, but I have some ribbon. I know I've got some red Rick Rack somewhere. And that would be cute on those. So those are 2 little tags. And then, what are we left with? 4.5. I'm just going to cut that in half and make, I mean, I could cut, no, I can't cut 2 pockets out of it. Well, I would waste some. So I'm just going to cut it in half, and they'll just be tags or journaling spots or something like that. But that doesn't look too bad with the border around the side, and then you just write right here. So that turned out okay. This one's a little weirder because, well, no, you just turn it like this. So there we go. So I took, what, a couple pieces of paper that I didn't know what to do with, and we turned it into a bunch of pockets and tags. So this one we were going to just make pocket. What did we do the first time? We cut it at, how do I not remember that? I think we did the first one at 3.5. And it does go this way. So I need 3.5. Although that made a very, very deep pocket. But it's okay. Sometimes I want a deeper pocket. So 5.5. And I hope I'm in frame. 5.5. And then our little scrap. And then we'll thump the thumb hole. We'll thump the thumb hole. We'll put the thumb hole in it so we know it's a pocket. Oop. I'm wearing it. Put them right here. And then we should have 8.5 left. Right? That's what we did last time. We cut one more 3-inch strip. And then we were left with 5.5. We made 2 more pockets. There we go. Now I think I have you in frame. 5.5 and 5.5. So we got 4 pockets out of, so that's 4 pockets. Okay. And a scrap. And then we flip, this one should be 5.5 inches tall. Okay. So, I mean, you could cut these strips and make pockets, although they wouldn't necessarily be facing the right way, I don't think. But I think what we did is we cut 3, 4-inch strips. Because 4 goes into 12 3 times, right? So out of 1 sheet of paper, out of 1 12 by 12, we got 2 deep pockets. We got 4 pockets, 2 deep, 2 a little bit thinner, and then we got 3 tags or journaling spots. Right? And I do have, pardon my Oh, I found my hole punch. I was gonna say, pardon my noise making. I have all this stuff in a drawer, which my marker tower is in front of. I think I already have one of these open, but just have that little section right there. Or not. Let me just have the box. Okay. Oh, they're tiny. They're so cute. Oh my goodness, they're so teeny tiny. Do you have a tiny attacher? Have you ever changed the staples in it? They're almost hard to handle. They're so tiny. Nope, nope, nope. I did that wrong. Couldn't see that happen, huh? Couldn't see that coming. There we go. I'll clean that up in a minute. Ooh, I know what else I have. I have some neon little washi bits. Okay. And a squeaky chair. I think my chair is getting squeakier as it, you know what I mean? Getting squeakier as we go. I kind of like that. I mean, in theory, we should have another one, but that we folded or something. But I think I kind of like that. I think it's kind of fitting. And I could glue it, but I'm just going to staple it. Put it a little bit higher up. There. Just one staple is fine. That's cute. So either maybe you had breakfast, or your day was bananas, or you had pizza, or whatever. I think I'm just going to go with this. Now that one is frayed, but you can very easily fray them. Ooh, mercy. I frayed that one way too much. Ooh, it's got wild hair. All right. I got more than I bargained for with that one. But it's okay. Let's give it a little bit of a haircut here. There we go. Mercy. Okay. And you could do it this way too if you really wanted to. I could have done it longer. That would be cute. Kind of like that. What do you think? I'd glue it though. Okay. I have some Fabri-Tac handy, but I'm going to try this and see if it works. And I'm just doing one little bead. It might not be enough to hold it, but we're going to find out. And then if that doesn't work, then I'll get out my Fabri-Tac. It grabbed pretty good. That's cute. Very cute, very cute. Very good, very good. All right, so where are we at? All right, so let's go over what we did. We did 4 birthday pockets and 3 birthday tabs with fun little fabric toppers on them. There. I might do it in a different color though, so it contrasts. As a matter of fact, I have this. Nope, too wide. I know what will work though. Got this little pom-pom, this little turquoise. Hadn't even been opened yet. I've got this one with the tassels that's open. That's kind of cute, isn't it? Yeah, we'll just go with that. I like the pom-poms, but I don't want to battle with it right at the moment. Try to cut, yeah. There we go. And it has that same color in it. And that way we hit our staples. At least on the front. There. Uh-oh. Okay. I apparently stretched out the ribbon a little bit. It was longer than I thought. But that is just fine. Ta-da! I think it turned out kind of cute. And I could do the same on these too if I really want to. I mean, this is stuff I don't have time to do when I'm actually making a page, or I don't think about getting out all my stuff to do this. So, I need to let that one dry. And, okay, so we had 4 birthday pockets and 3 birthday tags. We just did the 4 pockets and the 3 tags for the breakfast with the foods on them. We did cute little bowl of cereal and a donut tag or journaling spot. We did cookie with a glass of milk. We did a pizza pocket. Another either pizza, well, nope, these are just journaling spots, I think. That one can be a pocket. Yeah, that's right. I didn't do the thumb hole in it just in case we wanted to use it as a tag. So here's a tag or a journaling spot. Here's a tag. Here's a tag. Here's a tag. Or a journaling spot. They're kind of big, but you can always cut them down later if you need to. So we did, oh, and then our 3 flips. So I think that was fun paper. And then we have these journaling spots that I will work on cutting out, and they will be fun to use. They just look like little picture frames. Like that. Ooh. Ooh, mercy. Yeah, okay. And we have that one. And that one, and then we'll have the rest of them whenever I cut them out. So what do you think? I think I'm filling up my basket of pockets, tags, tabs, and oh, and then I have these tabs. I forgot about the tabs. I have like 5 tabs for the journal or for a tag. So I have all that, and it only took us about 45 minutes to make. So anyway, I think that was a pretty productive session, at least for me. I hope you got something done. And I'm going to put this, well, I still have to cut these out, but I'm going to put this in my basket that says, well, I thought I had it right here. Oh. My little basket that says pockets, tucks, journal spots, and it should say tabs and such. And it really doesn't have a whole lot of anything in it other than stuff to make. I have this one pocket that I made a while back. And then I have like this kind of pocket. And then I have stuff that I'm going to make tags with. But now I have some stuff to put in my basket. And yeah, there we go. I'm going to put these in here too, because these are tabs. And I'll finish cutting those out. So I hope you enjoyed that. And I like having all my baskets. I like having, you know, my places to put stuff neatly. I mean, yeah, this takes a minute to go through it like this. But storage-wise, they stack so easily. So anyway, all right, well, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing. And I'm just happy to have you here either way. And yeah, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.